Hello, and thank you for inviting me to be part of this very important webinar. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you about protecting our nation's temporary workers. We're here today because OSHA and the American Staffing Association realize there are far too many injuries, illnesses, and deaths occurring among temporary workers, and there are many challenges to ensuring the safety and health of these workers. Through our new alliance, OSHA and the ASA will better understand the challenges faced by temporary workers, and together we will develop effective strategies to address these challenges. The law is very clear. All workers in the United States, whether they're temporary or they're permanent, have the right to a safe workplace. And while we appreciate the efforts of many responsible staffing agencies and client employers, it has become clear to us that not every employer has the same level of commitment to protecting temporary workers. OSHA has received and investigated many reports of temporary workers suffering serious or fatal injuries, some in their first days on the job. Both employers, the client and the staffing agency, must uphold their responsibilities to protect temporary workers. For example, OSHA recently issued citations against an automotive manufacturer in Georgia, which had exposed its workers to amputations and numerous other hazards. The manufacturer also failed to develop and implement a hazard communication program for workers exposed to formaldehyde, including temporary workers provided by staffing agencies. In addition to citing the client employer, OSHA also cited the staffing agency for failing to train workers about formaldehyde and its hazards, training it had promised to provide. The staffing industry faces many complex challenges. We understand that staffing agencies are challenged with offering affordable manpower to meet clients' needs while also complying with safety and health standards. We also know that there are fly-by-night staffing agencies that undercut responsible firms by not complying with OSHA standards and other worker protection rules. So, by enforcing safety and health standards, OSHA is not only protecting workers, but also creating a level playing field for all businesses. Staffing agencies and client firms share in the responsibility for protecting temporary workers. Staffing agencies must communicate with their client employers, take reasonable steps to be aware of the conditions at the worksite, and act to resolve issues of safety and health concern when they become known. I look forward to working with the ASA and their membership to educate staffing firms, their clients, and temporary workers about their rights and employer responsibilities. So thank you for taking the time today to learn how you can better protect your workers. Together, we can make sure that every temporary worker can return home safely at the end of their work shift. Together, we can make this happen. So now let me turn this over to Kim Stilley, the Acting Deputy Director of OSHA's Directorate of Enforcement Programs. Kim?